So, Austin, Org. It's a late weekend here. We're very late on a weekend for opportunities to see the Scientos. I'll show you. They've Oh, hello there. It seems like we're settling up our last human trafficking business on the weekend. Just like to ask you a few questions. Yeah, because as you are working for an organization that's doing real and appreciable harm to innocent people, what good do you think you're doing?
You are harassing me.
Sir, I am not.
Could you stop
I
it?
am not. I'm stepping away from you, sir.
Good. Don't follow me.
Yeah, I can walk down the street wherever the fuck I want. You cannot direct me to walk places. Yes, I can. I can say fuck, shit, damn, ass. I can say all those things. It is a free country last time I checked. And this is a First Amendment protected activity, you fascist. I know you're a fascist and you work for a fascistic organization that destroys innocent human lives. That's what I know. I know the real destruction that the work that you do does to innocent human lives. That's what I know, sir. And I also know that this activity is protected.
We can help you get out.
Standing here on the sidewalk and addressing people is a First Amendment protected activity, part of protest. Protest in the United States is not possible without it. And so you asserting when I have just addressed you on the street, and when you are walking no more than 10 yards away from your organization that I'm harassing you,
Sweet, I asked him.
is totally without merit. So yeah, nice little threat.
Did you see the middle finger? Put your TRs in.
Oh wow, flipping the bird. Good one.
I offered her help in the SPTV Foundation, and this is how I'm treated.
You can call any time for help. The SPTV Foundation can be reached at 727-266-5797. They can help you get out of this child trafficking cult that you find yourself in. All right, y'all. Justine. Tina the last 20. Tina and the last 20. Good day, all. Good day to you, too. Kyle Vanderwalker. Hello. Thanks for coming here, and thanks for commenting, chatting away. Very cool indeed. Yeah, this is a girl. Thank you very much. Hippie Chick 69. Yay. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm hanging in. Perhaps some of you know of my recent kind of bad news out here. Got my wings clipped a little bit. Yes, I will. Yeah, exactly. Very nice. At the loss of my vehicle, which was stolen outside of Pearl Snappy's house here. Can't be sure exactly what happened, and although I think a lot of people have a lot of ideas, I also have some of these same ideas. Whoops, gimbal's gone all crazy. It has a mind of its own. Okay, so, yeah, not sure what actually happened. What I am sure of is that my possessions in my vehicle are no longer in my possession. They are elsewhere, wherever that is, somewhere in the elsewhere. somewhere in the any other place other than right here where I can see it. So that's pretty not great. So I had a couple days of not so great mental health stuff and kind of just soul searching. No props. It's a pretty serious knock. Psychologically, I felt as though I was being kind of taken off of the road. Hello there, Petty Lane. Marilyn, hey, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for being yourself in this movement. Super duper. Onward and upward, hopefully for all of us. So had a couple days, just and to see where I'm at, and pretty emotionally vulnerable, pretty wide open, and I've also been receiving some a variety of incoming from, unfortunately, members of this community, which has been just unfortunate. So all of that, and just life stuff as well. Life keeps happening on top of all this, as you all well know. Maybe some super excitement punctuated by some true universal stupidity. So just been taking a lot of incoming recently. So like it's, say love you, right? If you make it to Clearwater, you're welcome to stay at my small 1-bedroom vacant rental house on my property. Oh, thank you very much. That is a great idea. What a wonderful opportunity. Look out. I might just take you up on that. The opportunity to go to Clearwater, I've been looking for, some kind of, good way in, good wave in. As it's the other major U.S. hub that I haven't given my attention to, and that would also probably kick off like an East Coast run, hitting the D.C. org and hitting hitting the DC org, hitting the Kansas City orgs, hitting the org of Greater Cincinnati, and that might be a good way to start like a run home, is to start in Clearwater and go north. It's like go east and west and kind of weave up. So might give that a whirl. Oh, thank you very much. I will keep that in mind, and just drop me a line on my email on my page to remind me of that, and I will keep that as an open option. I will take that very seriously, because all of these expenses on the road, they all add up, and that's definitely a major one. It's like hanging out in any of these places for any period of time. So I'm just trying to put a mic on myself so I can walk around and do the chalk. Sorry for the prep, y'all. I should have probably done this before, but this is fairly impromptu. Was not sure if I was going to go out today at all. So this is a new way of me connecting to this. I'm going by USB for the first time. And here we go. Please, chat. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Can you hear them? It seems like I've got signal. but I'm not sure if this is Yay, it works. Fantastic. Thank you very much. That's a successful test of the system then. Another function of it. Let's see. So we're going to start talking then. Let's see. We're going to negotiate for room and message. Let's see what we got. Got Pearl over here, rocking. So, let's see. Pearl, what are you writing? Just call.
And then I'm gonna do the COS number unit, and then add in. You want to do child trafficking?
So it's a child trafficking event.
Yeah. I don't know how my water got on the ground. It's so crazy. It's so weird.
How'd that happen, guys? I mean, it's a mystery. So yeah, had this guy come out of the org and claim harassment for approaching him in our protest mode out here, right out in front of the org, as if that's an actual thing. Pretty weird.
So they're either gonna have to make some of the foundation, or people are gonna stay late to fix this, so they're gonna have to bring some idiots in to fix it. Either way, it's not my service. My money.
Oh, wow. So do you work at this cult of Scientology?
Yeah, and that dorky ass Dianetics looking like a poop emoji.
Oh, wow. I mean,
Give you lower conditions biker.
are you absolutely like a poser? Yeah, I think you are.
What in the KK blasphemy is this horseshit?
It's all the way in the KK blasphemy.
It's giving fraud bastard. Biker in child trafficking. Oh, biker in child trafficking. Oh. Get on your bikes and ride to the child trafficking cult. Vroom, vroom, Dianetics. No one believes your horse shit. But also, you can leave this cult. Call SPTV Foundation. You idiot.
727-266-5797.
Vroom, vroom. I'm not in a cult. Vroom, vroom. I'm not in a cult. Vroom, vroom. I'm not in a cult. Vroom, vroom. Beep, beep. Calls out of my beep, beep. Vroom, vroom. Dianetics is fraudacity. Child auditing is abuse.
Nice. That resonated well. asses.
That's right.
You haven't heard the truth of Elron.
I'm telling Elron.
I am telling Elron very. So, that was a fakey fake biker diker. Excuse me, I did not mean that. I was trying to rhyme something. Biker liker. A fliker. A piker, perhaps. Mic on shirt not working. Is it supposed to? Yes, it is. Let's see. Are you still hearing me? I'm getting signal on the receiver. I am also getting signal on the transmitter. Is it getting into the phone? Am I heard? Can you hear me, y'all? I just had a complaint that I cannot be heard. Anybody in the chat that would like to let me know? I can hear you, Tazzy D says. Okay, cool. So perhaps it cut out. So, had an interesting claim of harassment from an individual who, you know, I've protested out here in front of the org, and I've walked down to their parking lot, you know, where they have their cars, which they also is their property and is also a fine target for protest. Definitely well within the bounds, and they just keep on trying to claim harassment as if the claims themselves will add up to something after a time. And the thing is, for some cops, it might. Some police officers see any of this kind of activity, and it's like not showing proper definition of rules. Any kind of protest, really, seemingly not exactly what they may want, and they may forget completely about the Constitution of the United States in that analysis. So I think that's what they're going for. Generally, I think they're going for just telling their story, or what like altered importance, pretty much, as well as safe winning. Making sure their story is told often and loudly. So when you're writing with the chalk, then it's hard to hear you because it's not like you're talking into the mic then. Interesting. Or perhaps, let's just say, maybe it's not getting in at all. Maybe it's only picking up the phone.
So that'll be the amazing technical dream call.
How about tapping? Tapping on the mic should sound like tapping. So it could be that none of it's getting through. No tap, then it's not working. Okay. Then it's not working this way, and I have to go l'autre way. And that's okay. Let's take a second. Quick sec. I'm gonna need. That cable for the power. Screw you. So I didn't test this at home, which is my own fault. I thought I would just do it. Thank you guys. Thank y'all. You're helping me do a kind of shootout here. Of a gear shootout. So yeah. So the whole time it was just cell phone. I'm thinking. There we go. Let's try that, and volume all the way up on that, and we plug into that, and then we add the dater. Here's a moment of truth. Moment of truth. So, let's see. This should be bus powered as well. USB bus. Yeah, there's the power. Okay. So, that as it's plugged in should be what it is. Let's see. You getting the taparoonies? No. Not as far as I know, I am not. I have a Jewish sounding last name, but I am not. As far as I know, I haven't done any genealogy. I don't know what you mean by that, Dimitri. Can you hear the tapping or the scraping? I'm hanging in there. You know, it's been a rough few days. Thank you, hippie chick. Seemingly, okay, so if I step away now, I can be heard, I'm guessing. Fantastic, thank you very much. That seems like, scrape, yes. Scraping it up. Mic on the lapel. Wait, what are you doing?
Child auditing is abuse.
Oh, wicked. I'm like, child trafficking? It's gonna be, well, we might as well echo it, but it might be a little redundant. So yeah, seemingly a lot of stuff is going down in the movement. You know, some very positive stuff. In general, I think a lot of progress is being made. I get the impression some people believe the interest is flagging in general in this movement. I don't see it. I think maybe we're in like a period of growth where, you know, the number of streamers has increased and audiences have become a little more diffuse. And then there'll be another layer of growth if this is to continue. Jeez. But I don't see real flagging. There are new streamers on all the time, and they're growing quickly. You know, new streamers that came on like last week or the week before already hitting 1,000 subs, and that's very, very positive. And especially, you know, the ones that are doing excellent work, and especially in the places where that excellent work is very much needed. Checking out Elron Liar today. Elron Liar, everybody, go check that out. Super awesome chalk, great tude, handles the police well, handles Scientologists well. I think we've got another winner who will do very, very, very good work as long as they can stay in. And that will be effective in that locale or wherever that person goes. It seems like they've got the right idea right off the bat. So definitely super fans of anybody that can do that. So I guess Scientology is back to just right off the bat claiming harassment and trying to go for that legal loophole or method or, I don't know, strategy, or collection of stratagem. As that guy was like just reflexive, like like he'd been to training. The phone was out immediately. Looked like it was pointed in my direction. Sometimes it's really not. So,
Pointing it the wrong way the whole time.
so, and he had the words as if they had been practiced. To declare some kind of harassment, and doesn't fit the bill. Sorry, I will not go anywhere near your home, or I'll follow you very far off site. I think a block or two is well within my abilities, and I'll keep it up to that. And the other side of it would just be a wild assertion. Although the police do listen to wild assertions from time to time, especially when they're going to look at this kind of elderly dude, and they'll look at me and they'll say, "Oh, it seems like this large dude might be an apparent threat to this person." And so I try to keep it to protest, so that can't be confused so much. But I don't do a great job all the time. But generally what I try to do so that they won't have as much purchase on me when and if that day comes.
I tried to suggest that you have some anti-Semitism happening.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, right, Oop. More streamers, the better. You got it. Absolutely. And Bartles. No mod in this chat? No, I don't have any mods. Okay. Dimitri. Okay, so Dimitri here has done a common mistake, I think, with anybody. Perhaps like you have beef with the Talmud, right? Perhaps you have beef with like, some... Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they were open until 6 today. We're just leaving some messages for them for later.
Yes, February 24th they open.
Yeah. Yeah, here they are. They're trying to recruit people in this community off the street. So, you might have some issue with the Talmud, as he indicated, but it seemed like it went broader to like an entire people. Like, I don't agree with everything in the Talmud either, So what? But you're going to like attach some kind of ire and hatefulness to an entire people based on stuff like that, so... Try again. Try again tomorrow with an actual argument. Those aren't actual arguments. Those are, I don't know, kind of just flailing in the dark. As far as I can tell, I really, I thought perhaps this person had an honest question about my ethnic background. And I turn around and come to find, oh no, they're spouting hate.
Oh, good.
As far as I can tell, that's what that was. And if I had that wrong, I'll try again tomorrow. But don't expect any different kind of treatment if you're going to bring the same stuff, which I expect you will. So, hate or distrust or characterizations of an entire people. I think we know what that is. Is racial prejudice and racism and bigotry and all that stuff.
And like, as somebody who is Jewish, I'm getting real sick of all this. Like, oh my God, they're being anti-Semitic. No, they're just being anti-genocide.
Yeah, just a little
anti-nationalist.
Yeah, certainly anti-nationalist. I mean, all of the nationalisms out there from the mid 20th century, just about all of them are kaput. And the ones that are left are kind of some of the most vicious holdovers from that century.
That's right.
So yeah. Holy shit. Jari or Jarry. Thank you so much for coming and speaking with us outside of the Information Center on Hollywood Boulevard. And I'm so sorry for your treatment at the hands of the Hollywood division. That was crazy. It was crazy to me. It was maddening to see that happen to anyone. And especially to somebody who was just trying to get some information. It was just having a conversation. You're just a bystander, basically, and you got embroiled into this protest movement. So thank you for your bravery, and I'm sorry that ever happened to you. So Jare Staka Tuka Buka Buka. Yeah. It's terrible. But also thanks for being willing to go through that and still show up and have a conversation. It's not everybody that would. Wait a minute. See, you know exactly why. Jare Sturkerson. You know exactly why. Everybody is. You know exactly why. It's ridiculous. It's, I mean, one of the most persecuted freaking ethnic groups in all of history, all of ever. And you're heaping scorn upon an entire people by making kind of, I don't know, trying to make some kind of connection as if like you're smart or something. So you're gross. Thus far, I think you're pretty gross and you're pretty obvious. Okay. That's hilarious. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Let's try that again. So I've got pseudo-religious trolls now. You got pseudo-religious trolls. So, yeah, that's pretty raw. Again, like, not unexpected. But pretty stupid. So I guess I'm gonna have a few other people coming in here with awful hate speech and kind of more just trying to do the like 2-cent version of the Socratic method by asking crappy questions. Oh, Nance Drew. Welcome and coming in hot. Nance Drew coming in hot with the super chat. What's up? All right. Yeah, my screen guard's all messed up. It won't let me select it from the top, so it's not letting me click. So it says, Nance Drew, $20. I'm sorry for your car and your belongings and want to give back a little when you've been so supportive of me. Thank you very much. That is very, very kind. You've gotten me back that amount, and I appreciate you for that. Certainly, still going over everything that I lost. It's going to take a while to ascertain all of that, to figure out. I think I have a handle on most of it, on most of the losses, but like I'm still discovering things that aren't on my person that are out there. Like what was the little things? I went reaching for like more rechargeable batteries. I've got rechargeable AAAs, double A's, and 9s, and I'm like, oh, new triple. Oh, that's right. So little things, cables, the tools, a few pieces of gear, but it like one of the things is like all my hand tools from like since I was a construction laborer over 20 years ago. So like a fair amount of like useful stuff there, and stuff that I spent some of my pay on as a construction laborer to here's a better one or whatever else, and some antique things that my father transmitted to me, antique tools, some weird stuff. But all of that is replaceable, kind of. I mean, it'll take some time, but hey, Heather in the library. Holy Moses! It was great meeting you in Los Angeles. However brief.
The door it is still wonky, but it is locked, but they're gone. So the weekend, they close at 6 because the foundation work has to nights, and then they have to keep the weekend closed. So I guess they're just like, well, I guess you don't have to be here from us until 10. Well, we'll let you go home at 6. So I guess that's when they have time to go to Top Golf and tag all their friends on Instagram, go for dance classes and tag all their friends on Instagram, dress like that for Barbie.
So I don't know. I was really trying to find the feet underneath me for a while there, and kept getting knocked out from under me by various things. And I think maybe most serious, this recent car theft. Certainly, the loss of my instruments in Los Angeles was disheartening, and the number of other things that have fallen along the wayside, and the numerous assaults and arrests. Threats of arrest and police interactions. I haven't yet been in any kind of detention for this. I don't seek it, nor do I shirk it. But yeah, this most recent one really got to me for a little bit. Oh, geez, Jerry, NZ 34.99. Also, sorry to hear about your car. Hoping everything is sorted. Do you think it's connected to what you're doing? Hope to have a chat with you again in the future when I'm there next. Absolutely, same here. Hope to have that chat. Yeah, I'm also sorry about this. Sorry like a fox. I mean, yeah, as far as it being connected to Scientology, It's possible. It's not outside of the realm of possibility, but I'm not hanging my hat on that. Um, you know, there's a lot of car theft that happens around here, and especially on the 35 corridor. There's some heavy business for car parts and whatnot, all up and down 35. And so it's most probably that. And it's most probably, it looked from whatever video that we have to be professional. It was very quick, and they drove up, and they were on site for a very short period of time, and they knew to keep out of sight of the cameras. They were aware of the camera position as far as what I could see, and avoided them accurately. So it looked like pros. It looked like a real short hop, heavy hit, professional car theft. And the thing is, it takes out one category of thief, which would be, the down on their luck, impoverished individuals that live nearby that would do this for basic sustenance. This seems to be people that know what they're doing. And so that's either a professional car theft ring or it's Scientology. I mean, the two could be the same. I mean, if they have, tendrils into a deeper level of the underworld besides the homeless community here in Austin, then that's possible. So yeah, it very well could be Scientology, but there's nothing definite. So I'm putting it at about a 20% chance that it is. Let's say 1 in 5 that it's them. So, but no offer from insurance yet, and no replacement or loaner yet. I think I'll know more at the open of business tomorrow. Although they should be kind of more responsive than they have been. It's kind of annoying. And no, not a peep from the cops. Filed a report, had a police officer show up on site, took my information, asked me a bunch of questions, asked if I wanted to be like part of their kind of surveillance of criminals in general. Like they asked me if I put a tracker on it, or if my vehicle was used in the commission of another crime, if they could just kind of let that shit play out and catch a bunch of people, and generally unwilling to support the police in their surveillance state efforts, even if it will accrue to my benefit, or they might treat me better if I do agree to those things. Generally, I think we're photographed enough, and that the police have an unbelievable amount of information to run prosecutions on, especially next to what it was just a generation ago. And the fact that they want more, and they want more of stuff of that kind, and they just want citizenry to kind of give up their rights preemptively, and during such a collection of a police report that they would ask for that, it's a little much for me. I did not agree to any of that stuff. I did agree to have whoever it was that they can prove that did steal my car have charges brought against them in on my behalf. Um, it didn't seem like an accident. Didn't seem like, my dunder-headed nephew stealing the car or something, Uh, uh, I don't have any dunder-headed nephews. I have nephews, and they're all freaking brilliant. Uh, all my nieces and nephews are like, I don't know, they're almost too smart for their own good. So wouldn't be any of them. And anyway, they're like 3,000 miles away. So no, this was definitely a crime. So I mean, I think it would be just wonderful if we could prove that it was connected to Scientology in any way, shape, or form, but I really doubt that that's going to happen. So, Nance, Drew, will do. Thank you very much for your support and your kind words. Very well taken. And I look very much forward to meeting up with you soon again. Hopefully, I think people are talking about Chicago already as like getting everybody together who were out there and who have been collected since the Ideal Org opening in Chicago. So, I'm not sure what people are thinking about, but I want to make that happen. I want to be there. I want to see all y'all. I want to hang out in front of that org and give them what for again. I think we've got more business. I don't think they're quite done. So yeah. Thanks again, Nance. So 86 GOP. Thank you very much. I absolutely will. Takes a second for me to, find my way in and my gumption. I think I wrote this earlier. Success right now is being measured by getting up one more time that I'm knocked down. And so kind of anything more than that, I'm going to keep for later as there's a bunch of stuff being thrown at my feet. That's not so great. But yours and everybody else's support is definitely, it's keeping me out here. It's keeping everything going. I mean, besides what I'm choosing to do on my own. But you and other people are definitely facilitating the continuation and the growth of this movement. Thank you very much, 86 GOP. Just like continually wonderful. 86 GOP, $50. Glad to see you out. Stay committed. Yeah, because whatever happens to me, there's like a period of time where I'm focused on that and like, how to protect myself, how to keep myself out here. And then like, what gets me out here is remembering, just remembering what's going on, remembering what we're out here for, and what the effect is. All right, we're gonna protect Scientology some more. West Campus ambassadors. Yeah, is that what we're out here to do? Perhaps not. Yeah. Just saw West Campus come by, so and he looked at me sideways because I don't know. I gave him a lot of shit last week. Let's see, pros don't care about cameras. They wear cover. Well, I mean, in a way. I don't know. They do both, perhaps, like a scout. I wasn't sure about the streaming side of it.
Don't put other people up on pedestals either. We're trying to appreciate people and be inspired by people, but don't put them up on pedestals they love the person. Because they're not. Just like I never want to meet Tom York. I love him. Never want to meet him. That's right. Give the like and subscribe and test this. Perfection is unattainable. You'll go bonkers if you try. I hate those people that are like, I once thought I made a mistake, but I was like, yeah, exactly. No, everybody fucks up all the time. They're goal is to try to not repeat the same mistakes, not to try to make no mistakes at all. That's stupid. It's like, all right, well, so you fucked up a whole bunch of shit. How did you recover? What did you do about it to reset and get on the right track? That's what I care about. I mean, certainly I care about the things that happen, but I'm not going to judge somebody for the things that happen. But, like, how did you look at that? How did you, do what you did? Oh, it took you 40 years to do it? No judgment. Glad you tried the whole time. Sorry that you failed. Glad you're here now. Yeah, hero worship or hear other people's BS to avoid your own. Join in the cult. All these things happen. Some of us learn from our mistakes now. I'm a person where you can tell me, like, look, if this is what you do, X, Y, and Z are going to happen. And I'm going to be like, not to me because I'm special. And then I'm going to do it. And guess what's going to happen? X, Y, and Z. And I'm going to be like, oh, I should do this the first time. But I've met me. I'm familiar with my work. I'm getting better at it, but I still do that dumb shit. So, just don't beat yourself up. And just imagine all the shit you're going through. So is everybody else on the street too. It's just different stuff. It's different levels. They might be the perpetrator of it and have no guilt. But either way, just because you're talking to somebody who think you have really good, like, eye to eye, you don't necessarily know what's going on. So just, give people some grace. There's a difference between putting up walls and boundaries, right? I used to think I was so awesome with boundaries. I was not. I was putting up these magnificent walls. I'm covered in ivy, super cemented, very, like, the tuck pointing, 10 out of 10. No one was going to break those walls. Well, I thought they were boundaries. They weren't. They were walls. And guess what happened? That was not good. So now, learning the difference between those things has been the majority of my therapy the last 4 years. Yeah, dealing with others' issues to try to, yeah, exactly. We all do it. Thank you so much. Yep, Yertle the turtle. Exactly. Not a Homo novus buffering.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I show you I showed you the turtle guy, right?
Yes. What is up, my friend?
Holy shnikes. I bounty hunt for Jabba Hutt to finance my vet.
Did that guy who's smoking sticks just get out of that car with all his gym bags?
I don't know.
I did too. Stomp face. Like when I blew the whistle on UC, we don't know if it's an F-Scientist car. It probably, the fact that the guy with gym bags just got out smoking sticks is a pretty good indication that that's
Indeed. So, I guess we see this vet that's pulled up at, let's see, Nance. Jill is in court tomorrow. Oh no! Okay, gotta be on that. Okay. No way, Nance is in court tomorrow? That was quick. I thought it was... Interesting.
Yeah, and that's what I had, like, amazing boundary. Like, I thought my boundary type was like, on point. Fuck. Start again. Walls. Now you have walls. We're clear boundaries, and we're clear walls because that's what you have. You have very, very tall, well-established walls. Oh, I demanded FMLA. Also, I was a manager, so I knew HR was going to try to have with me. And then they did try to have with me, and then I had to then whistle on everything. Oh, did you have to pay all those people back that you didn't want to give fair wages to? Oh, so sad for you. Right, well, sometimes scientific lingo is the appropriate lingo to use. Thank you, Michael. But yeah, rules are hard. And I'll do it again. We'll do it again. If you put me in a place of power and I see some action.
All right, y'all. So, Denise R., I saw what you just wrote. I saw that. Try again tomorrow. Not gonna do it. Okay. I don't know why. For any amount of time you thought that was gonna fly. If you're a supporter of me and thinking that you can get away with that, go away. Pretty much. So
So I did not realize that I was making up my own reactive mind. I actually rather thought of my own reactive mind, and I trust my instinct. What I realized was that I was trying to keep my TRs in and have no critical thoughts, keep myself safe from a lot of situations that I grew up with and that have grown and moved throughout the rest of my life. So I was just like, ignore and move forward, take care of the noisiest thing in the room that is not you. And how did that work? Not all.
yeah, I can't. I don't have anything to say. So anybody that wants to come in here and say anything about the streamers that are out here on the street, you're gonna get the same treatment. You're gonna wildly accuse somebody of narcissism, and I'm guessing you don't know the origin of that word. Or, it's mythological. It's a mythological character, right? So somebody wants to call somebody a narcissist because maybe they're talking their truth and they're trying to communicate something. I would say, oh, you look a little butthurt. Look a little jealous.
If I could butt in, I would like to add people using narcissistic traits and somebody being narcissist is very, very ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of part of what you're alluding to.
Yeah, a failure of the education system, I would say. Just like another indication of people not understanding the basics of the words that they use and not caring to find out.
That's right. And there are some narcissists that are needed in circles.
So, Saul, what up? What up? So, yeah, Denise R. Yeah, we're out here chalking it up. Doing the chalk tech. Outside of the org that is right now closed. Although, did they just turn on the lights? Or are the lights on automatically?
They're automatic, but they'll dim out. Oh, the upstairs ones did too. So they're motion activated. Those were completely off, so now somebody's upstairs.
No, but it's also the second classroom. I think it's on a timer. What time is it?
No, so the front one, the side timer, everything else is motion activated inside.
Yeah, on the 15 big event tonight. Chosen one, like big event at Blue, or because I don't think there's shit going on here tonight. So, yeah.
And some people use it as an excuse to not be close to people. Like, oh my god, I'll never know what a narcissist. Well, what are you doing to attract? What did you do to pull that in? Because to be fair, if you find yourself in a pattern, like I did for a point, like why do I keep going to these people who treat me as this exact same pattern? That is making me what am I either A, proud of myself, or B, what am I like allowing to hurt? I don't ask those questions. I actually think about it and have tough conversations with myself, which is not fun for the record, but super necessary. Also,
Yeah, so there's a current unfortunate trend, I think, of division amongst streamers. Right now, it seems like, there's a period of growth where people are getting up to a point where the consequences and the repercussions at a certain size are becoming more exaggerated, and people are being kind of, I think, more reactionary uh, as streamers because of their newfound attention. Maybe they're not used to it. They're not used to being on a stage, and they're not used to what happens to your own personality when people start to give you a bunch of attention like that. And there's a learning curve with everybody. And I saw it happen to a number of my friends who got famous, or enjoyed, well, not like Britney Spears or something, but modicum, some pretty good fame there, and you go through a little bit of a thing. I mean, at any level, if you have like some amount of hundreds of people looking at you every night, whether you're on stage or on a stream or whatnot, your personality will start to change. And it will start to be directed more towards that activity more often than not. It will, react in ways that try to preserve that activity in exaggerated ways, and ways that you might not actually anticipate. And so for me, I don't know. That's always in the band that I was in. I went from the help to the drummer. I was on staff, and so I'd seen it from both sides, and so I had an easier time. But still, I had moments where I had to definitely check myself because I was getting a little too big for britches, and I was, annoying people on the bus. The other thing is that most people who have been on the road and have been in front of a lot of people like this, they understand to a degree that this is just something that happens to people. But, I'm seeing this kind of thing happen to people within our community, as maybe they're getting a fair amount of attention for the first time and they don't know themselves enough to be able to handle it well. And remain themselves. Is generally those forces will be stronger, like a strong drug, will be stronger than a lot of the other inputs that you've had into your life. The level of attention is going to be more than whatever you got in school or from your friends, and it's going to be like kind of a baby in the crib all of a sudden. Mommy and daddy are treating you like a superstar. Might feel something like that. But it's not with, and just see it around the place. And it's something that I need to stay aware of. I'm trying to gauge, like, where am I effective? Where am I getting in my own way? Like, is this worth saying right now in this way to this person? Does this really help the movement, or are you just talking about you? And like, I feel like I've been depressed and kind of anxious enough where that's been happening for me more than I would like recently. So yeah, this is a note for me and a note for a lot. I'm OC. Yeah, sending good thoughts to Nance for all that. Good luck tomorrow, Nance. Yeah, thank you. I hope it's found. Thanks, Wayne's World of Science and Technology. Love it. Gotta love Chalk Tech. I love it too. Oh, Saul. Oh, Saul. Saul Goodman, YT, $10 eenies. Here's a little something. You are the frickin' man. rock on with your bad self. Yeah, you're definitely one of the strong, good ones out there. Holy Moses. Like, you took to it like a fish to water, and with both feet, and with all the gusto and zeal that we could all just basically hope for, a really great fresh fighter on the scene. Very strong player on the field. And, reliable, and you're good in a bunch of different scenarios. You can go from protest to comedy really quick. These are all things that I very much enjoy. So yeah, rock on with your bad self, Saul. You bad motherfucker. Yeah, man. And also, as far as I can tell, relatively fearless. I mean, damn, given your background, what my father says is, once you've met the bear, the wolf doesn't scare you. And, with what you've already done with yourself, I would think Scientology isn't the scariest thing you've seen. I'm not going to give away, unless, you want to talk more about it. But yeah, seemingly it would be hard for them to really scare you. At least I'd hope so. But yeah, I very much appreciate your styles and your willingness to be out there and be a protector to other streamers who might not have the same physical stature. Not that people of smaller stature can't handle themselves; they can, but it's it's good. It's good advertisement for, like, oh no, don't do this here. To have just like a guy of your stature standing on the street. I'm sure you know that. Oh yeah, LA was fun. I'm glad you didn't see my last day there. It was I was a mess in front of that hotel when my stuff got stolen out of that car. I was a mess. Hot mess. As you may have seen, I get angry, and everything around me is wrong, and everything's wrong, and it's all wrong. And, I forget, oh wait, you could make this easier on yourself. So yeah, dude. Oh yes, warming up the vocal cords. We've spotted an F. Sciento there in the building, and maybe he'll come out, and maybe we'll have somebody to have a one-way conversation with at some volume. Perhaps we don't need volume. Perhaps we could discuss with this person why they're doing light janitorial work in the middle of the night for a child trafficking cult, and if that's actually where they want to be with their one go-round in this universe. As I don't know, it doesn't look like there are any more guarantees other than you got this moment right now. So all right, let's go over the work so far. Thanks. Are you taking off, Saul? I enjoyed being with you, Selfless and Pro. Wish you could have some more done and some partytology, but next time. Gotta run. Rock on, dude. Rock on. What you about, self? You and Liz are going out this week, fan-freaking-tastic. I'll be tuning in for that. Abso-freaking-lutely. Again, thank you for being there for that part of the community. So call the SPDV Foundation and the number. So like as soon as they come out, and then it's a child trafficking cult, and the cult is in this. I mean, look. It changes color as you move up on it. As the light catches it overhead, it's like much lighter. And as you move away, it seems to darken, at least to me. I think that's an interesting thing. So Pearl has this script, this curly line script. It looks like smoky letters. Mine is much more chock-a-block. But it denotes. We'll take a look-see. I think I'm gonna do a whip round. So let's see. Let's put our chats on notice here. Okay. So we're going to be temporarily separating physically. Chat, if anything stupid happens in the front, you're going to let me know, right? You're going to let me know if this person is approached by anything we know Pearl can handle whatever, but so that she can have some backup. Anybody in the chat who wants to let me know if Pearl needs help, put a 1 in the chat. Danny, thank you very much. You're a hero. Danny's a hero. Yeah. Times Square org? Yeah. Yeah, Partytology, dude, we'll throw down. We'll throw down, it'll be great. Hope Saul catches that later, he's probably gone. But, oh yeah. No, we'll, because it seems like, it seems to me like Saul could go all the way live, if you know what I mean. Absolutely, Danny. Like, however many times I've seen Danny selflessly help a number of people out here, including myself, including throwing himself in harm's way, going after the person that pulled a knife on me, chasing them down the freaking street, and making sure that the police had this dude. And they got him. In no small part due to Danny's heroism. Truly. And, I mean, also, the dude knows he's a target. Danny, right? Like, they keep going after you, man. They keep on sending these freaking weirdos to do these awful moves that don't do anything, but they still do the moves, and you still show up. A lot of people would have been scared off of doing any of this work, and you are not that. So, to yourself, a million purple thank yous. I believe Danny to be like a very strong pillar of this community. And I was pointing out in a live of Danny's earlier that I very much appreciate his maintenance of general neutrality in supporting all of us in the community and not giving into the personal drama or whatever the heck is going on between people. Unless it's absolutely necessary, and it's generally not necessary. So, very much appreciate how this person carries themselves in the community, and all the work that Danny continues to do, and Leah as well. I hope any of you all protesters, if any of you are protesters, get to see Danny and Leah operate on the street, and what an awesome team they are. It's like two parts of one brain. You can tell that they're like anticipating each other's movements, anticipating both like what the next good shot is going to be, and like I don't hear them calling audibles, but just reacting as though they are. From the first time I saw them in Chicago, it was really a sight to see, and it's something I wish more of us could replicate. Knowing each other, having teams of people, or friendship groups of people that know each other this well, where this kind of communication without speaking on the ground is possible, because it will definitely up your chances for getting that awesome shot, like they did in Chicago, where I think it was Leah found herself upon a parking structure. We were all trying to find our way to one. She found her way to one and just got some awesome footage. But also, I don't know, in the public alley that they said was private, which is, I mean, the thing is, Commander David Harris knew from front to back that it was a public alley and that it couldn't possibly be private, and issued an illegal order, I would say knowingly. And as he's operating as he is as the commander there, and showing, I would say, willful ignorance to the law, that in itself is a complaint, and possibly a lawsuit in and of itself, beyond, like, you know, the stupid threats of arrest for things that aren't laws. Say, like, I don't know if you could bring suit for David Harris trying to shut down, well, perhaps on a First Amendment basis, asserting that your voice is actually, you can be cited if your voice gets too loud, which is what they did to Danny. So the actual noise statute said, you know, if you can hear somebody's voice from that distance at certain times of night and in the middle of the night, and besides that, it would be, you know, an amplified thing during the day at a particular distance. Most of these things are decibels, time of day, and distance. And he didn't meet any of that, and I'm pretty goddamn sure David Harris knew that, and I'm kind of certain that you might be able to prove that. Generally what you do when it comes down to officers' level of training is you bring in experts on the particular subject of training, on the training, what training they receive, what they're expected to get, how many hours he had, and what you should expect as a result from that training. And that's, you know, you get an expert witness in there to do all of that. I'm not sure if that falls into it, but I think at some point, Danny, myself, Shannon, Nance Drew, Leah, Steph the writer, anybody, Dodge, that was in Chicago for those days, need to get our ducks in a row. Because there was a bunch of illegal stuff that happened. And if we, I think a decent consult with somebody on the legal options for all of us would be good. You know, and whether to go as a group or whatever. After both Scientology and Chicago PD for civil rights violations, basically. So it would be a civil rights lawyer. But yeah, I would like to just see you and, you know, have a good meal and sit down in Chicago and protest. But I think we could do some cleanup on all of our activities, and I've been looking forward to doing that for quite some time. So I hope it happens. I don't know, you know. I was trying to see if everybody wanted to go first. So all right, y'all. It's my love in on Danny and Leah and the Chicago crew. I know we haven't seen as much of Chitology for a while. That was also an indispensable character in that scenario. Holy Moses. The Chitology's personal bravery in exposing themselves to Am I gone? Am I audible? Stay out of Uji. Am I heard again? Test, test. Fucking no. Testing 1. Oh no. Test 1. I don't know. It looks good. Looks like the audio is back. Okay. Cool. So the power just, well, it's interesting how, like, every once in a while I'm using a dongle and please go right ahead. You're fine. Right on. You have a good night. Yeah, sometimes you need what's called a handshake between devices, and you need to reinitialize that. Basically, it's a set of protocols by which one device says to the other, "Hey, I'm here on this channel. I'm this. I'm going to offer this. Open up these lines of communication." And the other side will be like, "Okay, I'm this. I have these lines of communication. I'm accepting on this basis." Kind of thing. Handshake. So that's why they ask you to plug in things and re-plug in things, turn them on and turn them off. It'll restart, like, reset the RAM of certain things, and it will set up another instance whereby the system will try to reconnect to everything. And seemingly, with using one of these, I'm going to split my power and data dongles going into your phone. This is a relatively common occurrence. No, they have not. Lorena gone. No. And they probably are not going to. It is. It would be fairly miraculous if at this point that happened. So. Yeah, not holding out any hope for it to be recovered. The officer that came by and took my report said recovery of vehicles in this area that are stolen is at a 15% rate. 15. 1-5. So not very good chances. Not very good chances at all. Just on the numbers. And also, given the time that it's been gone now, and every moment that passes, those chances get worse and worse. And most probably, since my car's pretty cool, and I'm guessing a chop shop would very much like to have all of those parts. And seemingly it was done by pros. Whoever instigated the theft is well done and gone with all of my possessions, and seemingly, well, besides like what I would take on a flight. So, I had all of my spares for the road. I had the most terrible thing, all of the memorabilia, basically, all of the little notes that all the little gifts that people brought to me in the various cities, and just like little bits of stuff, little mementos and of my interactions with people, and I had all of that collected, and all of that was in the car. I was trying to make room during Pearl Fest, right, and moved a bunch of stuff out to the car, and all that stuff that I moved out is now gone. So I've got my suitcase of clothes and my computer and my protesting gear. That's all that's left. So, I've already explained this a bunch of times, and a bunch of shit from my life that was also in that car. So I'm still discovering what all that is, and it's going to be just a time of discovery. So, of discovering what it is that I do not possess anymore. So, had a weird week on top of that, I've been repairing some bridges and burning new ones. Is generally my thing. I generally have to. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm generally misunderstood. Just from my life experience. I don't know. People have, big reactions to me. I speak in declarative statements at times and and sharp-tongued, and I freely share my opinion about tough stuff. And, people generally take offense to stuff like that. And they're not used to it in their life, and they believe it to be rude or uncouth. Speaking out of turn kind of stuff. Or I always like to say, these practices remind me of staying at a Mr. McGregor's garden. But yeah, I ruffle feathers, and I don't mean to. I don't mean to the degree that I do. I just mean to tell people what I'm actually thinking, rather than, I don't know, put on the niceties and have to get around a bunch of what seems to be what's being communicated, but not really sure because, the language isn't direct. So I'd more prefer directness. It's not everybody's style, and I find I offend people and push people away when I don't mean to. And so, yeah, I had some bridges burnt and some ones repaired, and that's just the process with me. But generally, if you're willing to have the conversation, I am. Any of you that, I may have offended in some way or have some beef with me, give me a ring. Pretty sure we can talk out whatever the heck it is. I don't care who it is. I also have to set some boundaries at times, If I believe I'm being ill-treated, if I believe that people aren't dealing with me in good faith, or if I feel that, they need to perhaps learn a little bit more, before I communicate with them, so it's just not to just hurt me, or, maybe, need to take a break so that I just don't get inadvertently hurt by something that I can't handle or don't understand yet. So there is that. But yeah, a little growth, a little learning. Sometimes it's hard. No, they didn't find my car. Any idea who stole my car? No. Like I'm sure a bunch of people are thinking Scientology, and I'm saying that is it's not unreasonable suspicion. All right, I would put that at about 1 in 5 chance that it is. It's a high crime for at least car theft area and even region. Like not just area, but like the entire damn region. Where I have seemingly been targeted by these jerks, and I haven't made any friends with the jerk faces that wish to live out the rest of their lives in this kill crazy awfulness. Oh shit. So in the alley, it looks like overflowing trash cans, and we got one person parked in Scientology parking. What is that? Hey chat, there's a bizarre object here. This is like a sawhorse. It folds out, and then you have this extremely strong steel spring attached to like a center pole. Anybody know what that is? I don't know what that is. So we're parked up right next to the cult, and that's, I mean, this car is. Doesn't seem to be illegal. There's a nice path of egress for all sorts, for all the people, but there's somebody hanging out in the org all night. I'm down to my flesh tones in this box. I'm not really good on the street. The flesh. So, yeah. I wish they had. I mean, if I was able to retrieve any of my possessions from it, that would be amazing. Like, you know, because it would all be bonus round. Like if it was totaled, right? But there was some stuff in it. That would be better than what it is right now. So I'd be excited if that were actually the case. I would be so delighted. Oh, yes, I'd be so delighted, yeah, if they would just send her on home to me. Oh, yeah, send my car home to me, yeah. Bonus points for somebody who knows what song I'm doing. If they would just send her on home to me. Send my baby home to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Trash finds, perhaps. I'm going for it. Very good. No. That is, you've anticipated my next move. Anybody? I don't know if you guys can hear, but the bells of this local church are chiming out. I've been working on the railroad. Pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? Rise up so early in the morn. Can't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. It's pretty melancholy. Are they going to do the Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Oh, the God of nature, won't you send a pestilence or a happenstance or a comet or locusts, maybe some sackcloth sky, to end the current incarnation of this terrible evil and crime against humanity and reason, known as Scientology? I want to see it. Come down. Flush it down. Write it down. Smash it down. Come on, Mom. Please, Mom, won't you flush it all away? I want to see it go writing down. I want you to go writing. Watch you flush it all away. Because it's time to bring it down again. Don't just call me pessimist. Try and read between the lines. I love how in that song, Maynard James Keenan points out L. Ron Hubbard directly in the title track of that record. That was one of the most popular rock and roll records of the 1990s, Anima. So the song Anima by the band Tool on the album Anima. Fuck L. Ron Hubbard and fuck all these clones. Fuck all these junkies and fuck your short memories. No, that's fuck retro anything, fuck your tattoos, fuck all these junkies and fuck your short memories, right? Yeah. Yeah, fuck L. Ron Hubbard and fuck all these clones. Fuck all these gun-toting hip gangster wannabes. I mean, it serves as a warning for anybody that might think about moving to Los Angeles. About everything that exists there and what it might be celebrated over and above everything else. Which hopefully is changing. Because I'm very much thinking about residing there. So, it seems as though for my own life and for the protest work that could be done, I might be best situated there. For music, for the arts, maybe not theater as much. Because LA version of theater is odd. But yeah, for just about everything else, and everything else I could travel for, really. But I was always curious to see, what it may be like if I tried my hand in one of these places. Tried to make a go of it. Honestly, was very much hoping to end up on a bus this summer. That was generally my plan. And that has very much fallen off due to the protest that I'm doing. So I did not try to do the calls and everything. I mean, I've got a few irons in the fire, but like I didn't do what you need to do to guarantee that you're going to be on a tour. So it looks like that's pretty much shot for the season, as I've dedicated all of spring going into summer to Scientology protest, and it kind of lost the plot there. But yeah, it looks like LA's in the cards. Trying to figure out how to make it work. And Anima is just like an kind of ominous reminder of everything that I abstained from moving to Los Angeles for, and all of the negative experiences that I've had with industry types and my own friends who came to Los Angeles to, seek out their fortune and turned into something nearly unrecognizable from what they were. It's like industry creatures. Much like some of the, the half-wits that you'll see coming out of La Poubelle. No, I should do that with a glove, eh? All right. Thank you, R.E. Jellin. Good to see you. Still watching Pearl. She's okay. All is good. Thank you, English Paul. What's the bell for? Oh, it's just a church bell. It may be the local Baptist. The one across the street probably where I think it was KK got kicked out of. But since I wasn't there, and unfortunately never met KK, it was just like, I mean, I'm so sorry that I never met her, but she left so many good signs of her work that, like, I feel like I did, in a way, and but I hear tell that we very probably would have gotten along, and got to meet the family that she left behind here, and the firefighters that she worked with, and a bunch of the other people that cared about her. But yeah, a lot has happened since I've come to Austin, and it's still overwhelming. I very much like most of what's happened. Certainly, the passing of one of the best of us in such a tragic manner is not one of them. But the opportunity to make the friends and develop the relationships that I've had here, I wouldn't forego. It's pretty amazing. But I would have liked to have met her. Good day. Yeah. The nature of a lot of things changed. Life happened for a lot of us. And it's going to continue that way. But yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot to process. And I usually have help. I have not had that help on the road. So it's just been a lot. It's kind of a warm night. I thought it would be worse. But because it's been warm and sweaty all day, but temperature's gone down somewhat. And it just reminds me I need to buy shorts. Need to buy shorts. Yeah, the long pants in this weather, it's only going to get worse. You know, and it's already been kind of sweaty. So as not to have permanent swamp butt for, I don't know, a few months, it's time to get some cargo shorts. And I meant to do that as soon as I hit town, really. It's just there's a lot of things that have been kind of put on the back burner as other considerations have come to the fore. Like there was a lot of plans for a lot of different things, and then it was well, the two different fests here, you know, bringing in a whole bunch of people. There's the Squirrel Fest for KK, which was brilliant, and this person that is like kind of a mainstay in the behind the scenes stuff that happens in Austin. Did a fair amount of that organization, and Pearl killed it, and we tried to put out the word as best we could, and I think we did pretty well for what we had going on, and took up a lot of time and attention. And then there's just this impromptu, all of a sudden, oh geez, okay, so how am I going to get to LA for this show at the Viper Room? And you know, then that happened, and then as soon as we were back from that, it was Pearl Fest, and then my car got stolen. So I don't know, there's a fair amount of stuff we've been looking to do. Like there's some books that Pearl was gifted by Liz, and I think she's going to do some more in-depth stuff on those books. And I very much hope, because they're very interesting. So yeah. But, you know, since I've gotten back from LA, I've been kind of concerned with how I'm going to survive out here doing this any further, as my resources are dwindling. And I have an apartment in Massachusetts that needs taken care of, and trying to figure out when the heck all of that is going to happen. So Let's see. Just right in front of this dingus car here, driven by a dingus, obviously. And I mean, if you're gonna go this far into your life and still believe Scientology is anything but a giant nothing, so it's a child trafficking called in kind of messed up letters, kind of great. So I'll just keep that the way it is. The way I like it is the way it is. I got mine, don't worry about his. Get up, get on up. On the scene. Like a loving machine. Like a Levine. All right. Good to have you all with me out here in the back alley. This is usually my haunt here. But seeing as I think there's probably only one Sciento in there who's going to be cleaning up all this chalk. That's probably their specified gig. That at some point when we leave, they're going to be directed to remove all of this wonderful dust that we've left behind them, this multicolored dust. So yeah, trying to feel it a little bit more, trying to remember why I'm out here, and try not to be overloaded with my own stuff, and remember it's about the kids. It's about the kids trapped in here, and about not one more child going inside this organization and having their life torn apart by these awful idiots. Who don't mean anybody any good. They mean to just take you apart. So here we are. The sun has gone all the way down.
Well, you missed me interview a cockroach that had some food. I gave the cockroach the clear cock.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
I think I convinced the cockroach to not join F Sciento, no matter how much beans, rice, and hot dog water they want.
So you had like a cockroach version of Pizza Rat?
Yes.
Was it carrying pizza?
It was carrying something from Chipotle, we think.
Oh, no. Don't follow that cockroach.
He's underneath that little grate behind you with his friends.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get maybe some terrible cockroach wind.
You want to name the roach? What should we name the roach?
Roachy the roach.
Roachy the roach. Roachology.
So they're doing more displays. They're still getting their displays together. There's more of them. There's more books, more prominently placed, more places, so that it's like just every nook and cranny. Yes, I did. I missed, heck, it's a party over there. I miss a lot. Being in the alley. Given my given name, they throw me down stairways without any banister, and feed me on cockroaches served in a canister, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, Mike Roacher?
Mike Roacher.
Mike Roacher.
Mike Roacher.
We knew it was you, Mike. I detected a fairly disgusting thetan in the air.
That's right.
A fairly self-interested and fuck-witted thetan.
Yeah, I mean, like Mike Roacher, also L. Roach Hubbard is good.
Yes, L. Roach Hubbard is wonderful. Oh, he's back. You should have given him a cool cigarette and we would have known.
Damn it. Well, he's still under there. Should I put one out?
Well,
Cool,
yeah, that's the thing. I don't think we can get cools anymore.
No, we can in Texas.
Wait, okay. And then not just menthol cigarettes. I think maybe the Cool Cigarette Company is
See,
defunct.
now that I don't know.
I think they're defunct.
Well, I'm just here for OT 420. I don't know anything about those.
Oh, right. Oh, right.
So what do you think?
I think we've come and done here what we intended to do. I think we have arrived. We've chalked it up. We've left messages for whatever the night staff to have to deal with.
That's right.
And so I guess Scientology's getting their money's worth
That's right.
by hiring the overnight staff. But I'm not sure what else can be done this evening other than what we have done. Not sure.
The roach already took the free personality test. Of course, but I saved him from having to pay the $50,000 for the clear contract. And actually got all interpolated and took his food, and ran back into the break.
Yes, sure did. Good evening. Hope you're well.
So yeah, I think it's like probably bar 30.
Yeah, something like it. Something like bar 30. Right.
That's right, Defender of Roaches.
Ha ha!
Channel name now. Or several bars, 30, yeah. Real snappy. What's the name of the guy with the vest who come? That Roy? Oh, you mean, so methed out Ron Weasley?
Yes. 3 packs a day, Ron Weasley.
Yeah. I don't know if his name Roy W?
Oh no! What an unfortunate name for that face.
You don't have to be coy, Roy.
He's
Clearly, we're not here to discuss much.
so soy Roy boy. Soy Roy boy.
Methed out Ron Weasley. FT dubs.
I mean, I wish he was interesting
Roach
enough to be
Roach
methed out.
Weasley, yes.
Oh.
Roach Weasley.
Oh. Because
Okay, so see how the timer lights went out? So if those lights come back on in there, that's because somebody's moving around in there.
oh right, they only have their expensive fixtures going,
Yeah,
not
they
the
only-
overheads.
The things to like light up the books that no one's gonna read.
That's right.
All of the uncracked book bindings.
Yes.
Each and every one of them. Each and every one of them.
All of the book bindings.
That's right. But the chalk has gotten a lot of interest. Lots of folks stopping by, taking pictures.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised at how much. It was really a lot.
That's definitely Roach's.
And so still effective.
Right,
I think.
absolutely.
Worth it. Is that
No, it is effective because people stop, take pictures, ask questions. Tanrabachi, yep. Tanrochi.
No.
No, I like L. Roach Hubbard, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I like L.
Don't
Roach
don't
Hubbard.
sully Tom York with that.
Oh my God, never.
Tom Roachy? Hell no.
No, Tan, like Tanya.
Oh.
I would never. Second one, no fucks given.
Right. Well,
Because there's no one here to call.
oh, they're also not cruising.
No.
That wasn't I'm cruising by your location speed.
No. But that's how the first one went by too. They don't care. They're not here for us today.
Right.
Not today. No Satanic Panic today. It's because they're all at Top Go for taking their dance classes or making cat art or dressing up like the Barbie movie or whatever these weird idiots do. Barton Roach. Love it. L. Roach Hubbard.
I
yeah.
mean,
Maybe
how
his
are we?
whole family.
How are we gonna find him now on the interwebs? We're just gonna have to look.
Gee, I bet they have new Instagrams or have unprivated the ones that they told Osa that they did, and they probably are all tagging each other like a bunch of idiots still.
Agreed.
You give roaches a bad name.
Down, down, bow, down, bow, down, down, down. That's right. No, definitely Dave Miscavige and L. Ron Hubbard give cockroaches a bad name.
Indeed.
Hopefully they're not as indestructible. Well, L. Ron Hubbard definitely isn't, since he's already destroyed.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I just changed what I'm going to name that roach, too. It was so silly of me. That roach's name is Sean Angolino. Here, Sean. Come here, Sean. I'll give you another piece of food.
Oh, yeah.
David Miscavige.
Yeah.
That's good. I like it.
Sean Roachalina.
But now all I can think of is the song.
Don't.
I know.
Sean Angarocha.
F sign, Tony.
Well, Rocha is a last name. It's usually Della Rocha.
Well, my friend Kate's last name is Roach, and when she tells people how to spell it, she's like the bug. Because people always want to do with the E or something. She's like, no, like the bug. Yeah, little S Rocho hissing fit. Exactly.
Johnny Midnight says we need space cakes.
We need what? Space cakes?
Space cakes.
Yes, we do. Well, just so happens I might have something in my bag. But mind your business, allegedly.
That's right. I mean, if you're talking about British space cakes, no, nothing like that, and thank God. But, I mean, we're going maybe for a casual experience, not to actually live on the moon for 24 hours.
Correct.
Although those are fun, I have known people to go permanently psychotic on them. The British style. Johnny Midnight is a great idea. I love that
Gregor
idea.
Zamza. That's what I'm telling you. That Roach's name was actually Gregor Zamza. We're just not telling anybody.
Wait, that was a Hattori Hanzo roach?
No, it was Gregor Zamza from, Metamorphosis.
Oh, damn it!
I gave you a Kafka joke, man. I dropped a Kafka joke in your lap.
Right in my lap.
Wow.
Well, yeah. You have yet to see this spicy melange of Kafka ideas in movie form that was called Kafka. I believe it's 1991.
Well,
It'll be fun.
I assume it's on the list.
Oh yeah, among 170 other ones.
Shade Tree Music, I am, but which one specifically? Because if you're looking for Pearl Fest, those are on Liz's site, but all my F Sciento ones and everything are all on my site here. Christy said, "Come on, Selfless. It's not every day you get a Kafka joke just handed to you."
Yeah. I wish I had more brains. I think that's the problem. Not firing on all cylinders. Making an attempt, but I've been massively interbulated. My brain space has been taken over by some amount of chagrin and ennui and loss. So
understandably.
Yeah, but I don't want too many of those to go past my bat. Absolutely not. I'm gonna feel like I'm slipping. I don't need a car to get a Kafka joke.
That's the quote of the day right there.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to need to have one.
That's the quote of the day right there.
Yeah, let's have quotable otables. Yes, quotable potables. Indeed.
I'll take potent potables for $400, Alex.
That's right. I'll take swords. That's S words. It's a saber. It is a saber. That's not what your mother said last night, Trebek. Anybody? Bueller? It is bar o'clock, I believe.
Message me, Shady Mechanic, message me which one or all of them, whatever you want, and I'll make sure that I have the
right.
all the sizes and
Johnny Midnight.
things that
You know what it is.
Okay. Happy to do that.
They're very serious
if I need
things.
to add a different one so that
Very fun seriousness.
let me know. I'm happy to do it. It takes me no time at all.
But yeah, you could have like a whole night on a single space cake, or a whole day and a night. Petetra, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's new.
It's the newest in new. Right up into your face and diss you. Waxing and milking all of y'all squares.
But to be fair, they closed at 6, and like a couple of idiots came out, and that was it. And then like the biker idiots came out, which was like, to me, like
the regular idiots.
Offensive that they brought in like Timu KKs to try to turbulate me, as if those bitches held a camera.
I mean, it was a decent bike.
It was a decent bike, but the human on it wasn't.
No.
I got you. Email me. I will.
You know, Harley with the orange trim. I like that color orange as well. It's very 70s.
No, it's great. It was a great bike.
Classic bike design. But with a superposer rider makes a very, very nice bike like that make you look even more like a poser, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, you put a child trafficker on a cool bike, it's still a fucking child trafficker on a cool bike.
That's right. Yeah, you know, Harley Davidson style lipstick on a pig. Let's see. On a serious note, sending all the good mojo for the car situations. Thank you very much, Christy. I'll take all of that good mojo. I mean, you know, I still have, I'm talking tough, but I still have back here like, oh, but could it be true that it would come back? Ooh, you know, that's still there. I haven't gone through all of the stages of grieving. I haven't come to my full acceptance. I had a little rage going on. I had some bargaining happening. Some amount of actual, and I'm almost there. Parts of myself, but there's a part of me that's still wishing that it weren't true. And a part of me that's looking out the window and being like, is it a dream?
Me too.
And it's not yet, at least. So
I keep hoping every time I look out the window I'm gonna be like, oh my god, but
shit happens, you know, and shit like this happens when you're on the road. Is go through it to get through it? Absolutely. Well, like, what is it? The Litany Against Fear from Dune, right? Moving through your fear, facing your fear, letting your fear pass through me, and when it is gone, only I will remain. Going actually through it and feeling all the feelings. Because I think if you don't actually allow yourself to go through that process, then you don't process it. You know, you might attach words to the thing, but there's still all of the rest of our brain that needs handling.
Did I just hear what I think I heard?
I'm not sure what you thought you heard.
The N-word?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Okay.
But I heard yelling. Not to say that you didn't hear that.
Right.
I didn't make it out.
Yelling is one thing. When I hear that word, though, I'm like...
On the streets of any Texas city, I think that word is...
They do have
or anywhere at this latitude. If you think somebody has stolen your vehicle, you may want to check with the local towing company. They towed... Well... No, you are correct.
This is the word that I'm hearing.
Yes, and this guy's totally nuts.
Okay, we have a problem.
This guy is psychotic. He's having a fit.
Most mobile.
No, this guy's having like a rage-fueled street psychotic break.
Yeah.
So
Where'd he go?
yeah. No, he's right there. He's next to the parking sign. He's kind of just ducked into the next one of these kiosks. You see the black mass next to the sign? So he's like right in there.
I see.
So he's like, I don't know, 70 yards out. So it's unfortunate.
I don't know.
People live in
I
such
can't
discomfort and have so much
speak.
mental
I'm
illness
also really not trying to find out.
that they do.
I'm
And
not trying to find out.
that's none of our business. It doesn't have to be our business, and we don't need to make it our business.
Yeah, I would prefer it to not be, frankly.
So,
I would prefer that person to go about their
because
way
it's not
and-
as though, like, you know, we could reason with this person and try to get them to see a better way or calm them down or offer them their meds or I don't think any of that's going to work from us right now. And I don't have any Thorazine. Do you have any Thorazine?
Nope.
So, yeah, I think we're out of the actual tools to be able to handle such an individual. We have our phones in case that's necessary, but I tend to agree with Pearl that this doesn't have to be our business. Although I'm not afraid of people on the street, and I'm not afraid of mental illness. But you don't always have to be in the middle of a knife fight. You just don't. You don't have to be. So we've had a little time in front of the org. We've chalked it up. Thank you. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely our business, the safety and everything. Thank you for saying that. I think this is a bit of all right. I don't think you have to worry. I think this individual has gotten on that bus.
Isn't that person sitting down?
Oh, okay. Now I can see it. All right. I guess that was just wish fulfillment or wish thinking. So, yeah, we did what we were here to do. We chalked it up, had some interactions. A little light touch on a day back after some terrible luck. Thanks to everybody that's here.
That's terrible.
Um,
I hope you feel better.
Thanks to everybody that threw me super chats. Is really super cool. Thanks to everybody for sticking with all of these channels, all of them. Like, whatever slights there might be between any of us, like, your support of all of us is absolutely essential to keeping all of this going. And all of us have like a good and unique perspective. Like, generally, like, you don't hear me speaking out against anybody today, and I don't have anything negative to say about anybody today. Generally, I'll say things when I believe people are acting in a counterproductive, threatening, or destructive manner. I don't see that today. There's like growing division. But it's I think it's temporary. I think it's a sign of growth and of a learning curve of what all of this is and what it could possibly mean for people. So I very, very much appreciate seeing all of you out there, seeing all of you on so many freaking chats. And just continuing the level of support that you have. It's absolutely freaking necessary. So I don't know why they're leaving it all the way open like this. Oh, that's all. It's all like restroom trash, and then this is all like food. It's a bunch of event and food stuff. And just checking. It seems like just so everybody knows. So we did get some records out of here earlier, but afterwards, that is what they're turning their records into. And that's what we've found every single time. And that's what I just found. So. Oh, thanks. No, not Uber Alice. No, never Uber Alice. Never above all. We all need support. Anybody that's out here that you believe in, that you believe is effective, you know, it's the only real vote that you have in this society is your dollar and your attention. So thank you all for using them in this way. And in so doing, you know, if you're hanging out at home watching this on your phone on your way to work or whatever it is, like, you're part of this. You're definitely part of this movement. And we need all of you. So.
You too.
Oh, thanks. So.
That goes for you too, sir.
Yeah, I forget that sometimes. So thanks very much from the bottom of my heart for all the well wishes that you've sent me over these past few days. I've received a lot of support from all of you due to my my car being stolen. Oh, cockroach bedding. Oh yeah. No, we could make a whole little dollhouse, a little cockroach house for their souls. Yeah, it's true. Okay, so that we do.
So that one looks like I hope he's not trying to traffic his little kid in there. See that little kid over there?
Yeah, that's right.
That fast
So,
one?
Mr. Roach, I very much hope that this evening you do not plan on bringing your spawn or your brood into the Scientology building, although there might be some good morsels in the cafe. Actually, scratch that. Don't give them your real information or name, but definitely eat all of their food. Get in there and poop all over the place and make a whole bunch more cockroaches if you could. You could squirrel up the place like crazy. Thank you. Now, I think this person is this individual spirit, whatever the cockroach kami of that cockroach is. They're planning for tomorrow. They're getting ready and they're girding their loins for massive reproduction. And I very much hope that when we come back, these windows are crawling with the progeny of that cockroach. And, you know, I'll keep on encouraging them to do this. I swear to God, y'all got through to him. Yeah, I believe so too. So, you know, by the power of the great GZB, do I bestow upon this cockroach let's start a cockroach quiverful movement so that they can take over the org, basically.
Yes,
Yeah. So, thank you, DT30. Thank you. Clearly considers you a threat. Your perseverance is an inspiration. Well, as long as that's effective, that sounds good.
You need a cockroach entered here sign.
Yeah. Exactly. We could do like a little cockroach Big Blue somewhere, right? They could have their own Big Blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need that.
Yes, and the cockroach army, that's right, Christy, shall rise up
That's what we need.
and take over the org by the power of the great, I am, I guess.
Hubbard.
So, I mean, this could get like the 10 Commandments. I'd say Moses right here. And you know, to bring upon the plagues upon.
I bring you 15, crash. 10 commandments.
That's right, and they're going to need all 15 too.
They are.
But you know, the locusts and the sackcloth sky and the river of blood and all that stuff. I think we could bring it on. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. We could make EA can be Aaron.
Yeah.
And so Aaron and Moses here. Yeah, Saul, thanks for showing up again. You checking back in. Yeah, absolutely great to see you. Hope you had whatever it was that you had, and it was good. Natalie needs to be alerted. First cockroach Thetan interview.
Excuse me, mine was the first cockroach interview.
Yeah, it is true. I am a hanger-on. I'm a copy roach.
Both of them should be shown.
Yeah, sure. If that's, I don't mind that, but I am a copy roach. So, yeah, absolutely.
Mind your roach business.
Mind your roach business. The roach approach. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't reproach the roach approach.
The majority roach.
Not until you've tried it.
The majority roach is for.
Yeah. Xenu's Roach Army. That's right. Xenu's own. That's right. Okay, that's
We're gonna
right.
send the roaches to get them out of the electrified, gilded.
Only they could do it. Exactly. They'll just all crawl in there and they'll turn into a giant roach king.
Makes sense.
Like, you know,
all
the
checks out.
legendary rat kings you used to hear legends of in New York City and other major cities. Rat kings. But there could, you know, like, get them up there in the Himalayas and get a roach king going. I mean, they are that strong. Yeah, Christy, I very much hope, you know, I hope that we can brighten the corners on Natalie's show when and ever we're able to do that.
Roach
I think
Tech,
that,
y'all.
indeed.
Send the clips of Roach Tech. Thank you. Y'all know how to do it. Both of our channels. Send it.
Yeah, I'm a terrible self-promoter.
Also like and subscribe. Also check
Yeah.
out all of his Cash App links.
Oh, geez. I don't think I...
Could he have more shit stolen? No, the answer's no. 'Cause
Don't...
They're gonna have to come to my house and get it, and then they're gonna get something else.
Yeah, exactly. But don't tempt fate. Holy shit.
I thought you were an atheist.
Well, I mean, the fates, though. I mean, you know, they are deities.
Faith in the faith?
No, I do not. Although I like the myth. I think it's instructive. Okay, so this is a long goodbye as usual, especially when Pearl gets involved and we start riffing. I love it.
Am I the drama?
Yeah, just not all of it, but
A lot of it.
yeah, no. I mean, but you're good at yes-anding into an infinite number of moments.
Well, right, because that's why I was so good at improv.
That's what that is. That's the improv muscle
No
there.
blocking. It's called no blocking.
Yeah, bring it on. Bring it, amplify it,
That's right.
or mutate it. Just don't
block
don't say no. Oh, thanks, Kimberly. Okay, y'all. It's been great.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Been real, been fun, been chalked up, and it's good to be back out on the street after having my wings clipped a little bit, and I hope to have better news on the wings. So until then, be good to each other. FCIN toe till the last org falls forever, and the best to you and yours.